25 years ago, I met two young guys at a bar in Wyoming. Started up a conversation, was just being friendly. It started getting late, and they told me they'd drive me home. Sure, why not? I gave them directions to my apartment, but they started driving in a different direction. I was squished in the middle. I had no idea where they were taking me. I was as nice as I could be, made small talk, tried to distract myself. They said nothing. Suddenly, I found myself in a deserted field in the dark of night, tires rumbling down a dirt road. They parked the truck in the middle of nowhere, nothing but a patch of foothills in the distance. It was pitch black except for the stars. One of them flicked on the headlights, and then I squinted, terrified. I couldn't cry for help. Just the twinkling alarm in the distance. Who would hear me if I screamed? They grabbed me and then pulled me out of the truck. I asked why. Well, what did they want? One guy seemed to snap, called me a faggot, and grabbed the revolver from his back pocket, hitting me over the head. Again and again, he hit me as I tried to block best I could. I begged for them to stop, pleaded for him to let me go. He didn't stop, even when I fell into the dirt. The other guy just standing there like it was nothing at all. They laughed as the blood ran down my face. Please, God, please, just take anything you want. Just let me live. They took my wallet and my shoes, and they forced me up against a fence where they tied me and left me for dead. Before all went black, I cried, begging for mercy, pleading for my life. Please, God, please have mercy. I died 5 days later. Where does hate come from? Is a person born with it, or is it similar to generational trauma, passed down from parents to children to their children's children? In my case, they despised me because I was gay, different, not exactly like them. Here we are, 25 years later, and this same hate is still here. Nothing has changed. Hatred perpetuates, and it will not be snuffed out regardless of our uproar, our resistance, or even our own outpouring of love. When will it stop? What will stop it? When?
So, what's wrong with me?
The guy saw something in you that wasn't him. Nothing's wrong with you. The guy wanted to see himself. When people see themselves, they feel validated.
I was wearing a pink Chanel purse. How's that threatening?
Because you have your style. You're expressing who you are. Hold on to that and don't let it go.
I don't want to be a freak. I just want to walk down the street and not have to worry about how others are going to judge me. So, I like pink. I like fashion. I like dresses. Sometimes I wear lipstick. So what? It's not something new. There are plenty of gay people all over the world who do that. I just want to find...
You know, if you were a woman, you'd face the same challenges judged for upbringing, class, status, manners. We all judge one another. And why? We all want to be superior. It's better we shut out those belittling voices, especially our own, that'll tell us we will never be good enough.
I want to go home.
Running home doesn't always work. Your mom can't take care of you forever. You have to fight for yourself. Take your anger and mold it into something useful, some good. Why don't you try by helping others like yourself?
Oh, help others. Yeah, that's easy. You got me into this mess. You told me to go out there, wear the damn purse, show my truth. When my father finds out he's gonna pull me out of school, I won't even be able to perform in the play in a couple of weeks. It's all your fault.
You know, you should be angry at Damien, not me. He wants to shut you up, take away your power. What is it about theater that you are so in love with?
I can be someone else. Anyone else but me.
You're still you. When the curtain closes, it'll always be you that wakes up in the morning and you see your own face in the mirror.
Oh, this beat up, ugly, bloody face.
You have your voice. Look, I didn't get the time to say what I needed to say. It's too late for me. Be something greater. Look, you walked this path alone, kiddo. I played my time and I supported you. But you have a full life ahead of you. Stand up to Damien. Tell him that you won't take any more of his crap. What's the worst that can happen?
He beats me up again.
So what? What do you do about it then?
What am I going to say to my parents? When my mom finds out, she will be here in a heartbeat, strangling the guy with her own hands. I don't need to see. She can be so
controlling. What if you told your mom to back off?
She was the first person I came out to. The first person who believed in me. I could never tell her to stop fighting for me.
Kid, if you keep your mouth shut and do nothing changes. These guys get away with it, and it happens over and over again. Go back and find your rage. Give power to the force I know that's inside you. You were put here for a reason. I won't let it happen again.
It's easier not to fight, Matt. I don't want to. I already see what happens in the end.
Are you sure you do? Because I see what happens. And what happens is you get defeated and you get nothing. People like you are left with nothing at all.
So then what's the point?
I'll tell you what the point is. The point is, if you give in, your life becomes quietly acceptable. They silence you now and you get used to being quiet. You get pushed in a corner being very quietly acceptable. Who you truly are gets pushed so far away. So far away that one day you wake up and the person you become, you don't even recognize anymore. Surrounded by a bunch of jerks in expensive houses that they can't really afford, surrounded by lavish parties where people talk about the weather. You've seen it, haven't you?
Sure. My mom avoids those parties all the time.
Well, then get angry. That isn't good enough. What has become of this place?
That's them. You can't change everyone now.
Not acceptable. If you give in, then who's left? That crazy guy I heard about who wants to become president walks in and takes over because nobody can be bothered to fight for what we want. You know, people say yes because they can't be bothered to ask questions. Like, how did this happen? While you stay silent, your rights are being taken away.
They were never there in the first place. It's easier not to make waves.
Do you want me to help you or not? You don't get how serious this is. Okay, lose these heels and step into my Doc Martens then. Bust down those walls with these steel-toed boots. I won't stop until they hear you, until things change.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do about it? You're dead.
I am. I am. And for what?
Matt? Matt, come back. Hey, Matt! Don't leave.